Hey, hi everyone. This is the recap or review for the season finale of American Horror Story. Uh, this is season 5, Hotel. And so, it actually starts off really weird because we see Liz getting her throat cut open. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? So then we jump right into it. Liz and Iris actually took over the hotel, as we know, and they remodeled it. I mean, it looks amazing. It looks like something you would see like a hotel room, kind of like in Dubai or something. Of course, less expensive and glamorous, but still, it's pretty impressive. I mean, 400 thread count on the sheets, and so they actually have these hotel reviewers come in, and they come in and they're like, wow, I know this place looked like crap before, but this is amazing. Just like how we're. And so what actually happens is Sally comes in and she's not thrilled about the changes because she's not someone that really likes or embraces change. So she says, you know what? Y'all have to go. It's people like you that are messing things up for me and my home. So she kicks them out in the only way she knows how. She kills the guy, and then, oh, what's his name? The guy that Countess was supposed to marry, she married, Will Drake. So he kills the female because it was like, oh my gosh, Will Drake, oh my gosh, you have to help me, you have to help me. And yeah, no. She's like, so anyway, Liz and Iris are like, damn it, they gotta stop killing these people. And so, because the whole thing is, they're trying to, like I said, redo the hotel, make the image different so that they can actually profit over it because they're the only two people left that are actually alive in the hotel. So they have a meeting. They have a meeting and they try to talk to everyone so that they can get everyone on one accord so that they'll go off and just literally off everyone that comes in the hotel. And most of the people, they're actually fine with that because you have the women from the start of the season who, the Swedish women, I think, and the guy who they killed, they're now all in like in some weird threesome. And the maid's still there, Sally's still there. It's only Sally and Willow Drake that are really doing the killing because they're like, this is our home, everyone else can go scratch type of thing. And so then who walks in but the guy who's really running the show, who was more so the start of all of this. I say forgot his name, but it's the guy that Eric, Emma Roberts' boyfriend or fiance or husband, whatever. He's the one that comes in and it's basically like, you actually need to chill out. And so Iris comes up with a way to actually do that. She goes and she talks to Sally, and sorry, I have my retainers in. She talks to Sally, and she knows Sally's alone. She knows Sally just really wants to feel loved. And so, what she actually does is she gives Sally the one thing that she knows that Sally, which is love, an iPhone. I don't have an iPhone. I have a Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge. That doesn't really matter. The whole concept, though, is that she gave Sally this iPhone with Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook installed. And so now Sally gets to post anything and everything that she wants. And, let's just pretend for a moment. So this is Sally. She has lipstick and some heroin or whatever, and she takes a picture and she gets instant likes. So she's like, oh. So then she posts these like crazy scenes, killing scenes and all that stuff. Instant likes. She just selfies, instant likes, and she starts to do YouTube videos and everything. And she realizes that there's people out there who will love her from afar. And as soon as she gets that, she actually throws away the drugs because now she's addicted to this iPhone and this beast called social media. So then after that, we actually get this scene with uh, with Liz and Willow Drake. Willow Drake is sulking because he's like, my company's in shambles. Well, he doesn't know his company's in shambles. Liz tells him that his company's in shambles, and essentially that he can save it. And you know how he can save it? Make him the face. Give him the rights to speak on his behalf because, of course, Willow Drake can't leave the hotel. So he speaks on his behalf, and he walks into that boardroom scene like, bitch, now what? And so, anyway, he actually goes and it becomes a success. He's like, I'll revitalize the brand. We're going to use, of course, everyone who's in the hotel. We'll make them the models because we'll feature looks and people that have never been featured before on the modeling runway. And it will make it exclusive, absolutely exclusive. And of course, the main person who comes out is the one and only Ramona, or better known as Angela Bassett. So yes, that means she wasn't killed when she had that weird sex scene with Gaga. And Liz is she's happy-ish because it's like it's fulfilling to a certain degree. So she'll take that for now. And so Sarah Paulson does double duty this episode because she also plays this character, Billie Jean, or something like that. And she's basically like an expert ghost detective type of person. And so she's like, I sense a presence. And it was actually Liz's lover, and was essentially like, no, I don't want to see him. No, I don't want anything to do with you type of thing. But we find out later why. And then Iris, her son, Donovan, also called out to Billie Jean, or whatever her name was. And he was like, Mom, it's Saturday morning, and I'm eating cereal with you, or something like that. And it's just like, oh. And he's just living that same day every day. And that lets you know that that was his actual favorite day, I guess, with his mom. And so his most memorable moment. And so, of course, that kind of symbolized that as, oh, he's in heaven. And so Liz actually gets to have a regular life. And everything's going well for her, but then finds out that she has cancer. I think it's like colon cancer, essentially, and it had to do with it reached to her spine. So she's pretty much done for. So she has that talk with Ramona, and it's like, Ramona's like, I can save you. And it's like, no, I'm going to go out the way I want to go out. And so, of course, Willow Drake gives him a hug when he unveils the news, and it's like, I'll do anything. I'll spend all the money I have to save you. And it's like, no, it's not going to work. So I'm just going to let you guys kill me. You know, take your vice and kill me. Do it for me so that I can live on with you guys here in this hotel. And this is when the Countess pops back up and it's like, no, let me. And so she was really happy, Liz, because it's like, I didn't think you would come, or I was really happy you came. And it's like, you're my favorite creation, or my most beloved creation. And so, because remember, Countess really helped Liz become the woman that she is today. Yeah, so then that's where we see a scene where her throat gets cut. And so then, now that she's dead, she reunites with her lover. You know, the same guy that Willow Drake was attracted to, and also Countess was liked, but then casted him aside. So now we get to the scene where it's Devil's Night. That's where, you know, all the ghosts have their chance, at least I think like all the bad spirits have their chance to roam the hotel or Earth and wreak havoc for one night. And so Billie Jean comes back. I think I'm saying the name wrong. Comes back and is like, I'm going to do an expose at the hotel. And of course, everyone's pissed because it's like this chick is meddling too much. You know, Iris and Ramona are talking like this chick is meddling too much and she needs to go. And so the Ten Commandment killer, John, he comes back. He comes back, and I'm like, wait a minute, something's really weird. Why did he come back now? And then we later find out that he actually was killed, and he wasn't killed at the hotel, but he wants to do something to Billie Jean so that she doesn't come back to the hotel. And so this is where we find out that they tried to make it work in the real world, you know, John and his family, Scarlett and the rest of them, and it didn't work out. It wasn't working out, so he brought them back to the hotel so that they could reunite and have a place where they belong. And so John was still killing people, you know, he was still killing people, and it ended up happening that the police found out, and they shot and killed him right as he was dying. He was trying to get up there to get into the hotel so he could die there and live on with his family, but he couldn't do that. So he died right outside the hotel, and he basically tells Billie Jean, I'm going to show you something that you'll never forget, and it's a one-in-a-lifetime experience, which it absolutely was, because what ended up happening is she walked with him, and she came to that party, you know, the infamous party where all of the head honchos guy come back, top killers come back, and so like John Casey and Jeffrey Dahmer and the Zodiac Killer and all of them, they're all there. Like all of them who were originally there when John was invited to the party, and they basically go and they drug her, and because she's like, I'm covered in the white light. I'm covered in the white light. You can do nothing to me. I'm like, all right, all right. But she did something stupid. She drank with them, and as a result, they were able to poison her and, well, drug her. And so then they were like, you know what? You are meddling, and it's either you leave, and actually because they're all dead and because she's like some spiritual whatever, she was still protected from them in theory. But Ramona was like, I'm not dead. Of course you don't know why I'm not dead. I survive off of killing others, and so I'll come after you wherever you are and kill you. So if you don't get your ass out here. And so then, of course, she goes running, screaming, not screaming, but just running out, and she doesn't look back. And so John, he goes and to room 64, where he gets into bed, of course, his wife and his little boy's there. And this is the one time of the year, one day out of the year where he gets to be with all of them. And so they have a good night's sleep, and his daughter's there. Oh yeah, his daughter was actually sent to boarding school, and so of course she's grown, and she's the only one that ages, and she's like, of course I love you, Daddy, of course I understand, of course I'm going to be here for you. And how it actually ends is the fact that, what's her name, the Countess, she knows she's in the lounge, and she sees this guy, and she's like, you have the prettiest jawline. And so the process starts all over again because she's found another. So that was it. That was it for American Horror Story. Please let me know what you think. Did you like this season? Was it interesting to you? It was definitely better than Circus. Or no, sorry, than Freak Show. It was definitely better than Freak Show, but not better than Coven. And so let me know what you think. What direction do you think they're going to take for season 6? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Do you want Gaga to come back for another season? Please like, comment, subscribe. And again, let me know what you think.